Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Hafner, and welcome to this week's Sports Psych in a Minute. This morning in a seminar for several adult riders, I was reminded of a really important fact, and that is several people can listen to the same information and they can hear, understand, process it, and apply it in many, many different ways. It's important when we're in the role of teacher or consultant not to assume that everybody is processing and applying or understanding the information we present in the same way. It's easy to see how this is important for instructors and trainers when they give an instruction and they see the change that they're looking for or requested. They can be reassured that that was good communication and that it was understood in the way that they intended it. What I would say is that when a trainer is in a position to talk to or give an instruction to a rider and they don't see the outcome that they're looking for, what it makes sense to do is to stop for a moment and make sure that your communication was clear, to make sure that either you said it in a way that clearly shared what you intended to share, and B, that what they heard and the way they filtered and understood it was in fact the way that you meant it to be. From the rider's perspective, it's also important to know that each of us as individuals sometimes filters or changes things in ways that makes our understanding different from the way that it was intended. And when that happens, often it creates some kind of a conflict or struggle in the process of the interaction, whether it's a lesson or, in my case, in consulting with a client. When I was in graduate school, I studied couples and couples communication, and we learned a very simple definition of good communication. That was when the intent of the speaker equaled the impact on the listener. I think it's good to take a step back every once in a while and to reflect on the quality of your communication. Trainers with riders, riders with trainers, in my case, consultants with my clients, clients with me. And to keep in the back of our mind that idea of good communication, to look for ways that we can be affirmed that what we're trying to communicate was received in the same way we intended it, rather than making assumptions. Ouch! That's Sports Psych in a Minute, and we'll see you next week.